That's what we have to do. We all want the sciences to develop. Even if we don't want it, will develop. Man cannot keep quiet. Things have to evolve. Diseases will come. You have to seek and find a panacea for all the evils of the world. And in that the science will develop, is it not? Let it. Janani Jihva should be behind it. Brahma Vidya should be behind it. Then it is a glory, then it is a blessing. Otherwise, this science itself will become a curse. In the name of progress, retrogression will be there. That is why we say Brahma Vidya should come. Paratra Swabodha Sankrantaye Vag Vutsrishta. Swabodha Sankranti. If you want to transfer your knowledge to somebody else, then word will come, is it not? Don't use the word for anything else. Swabodha. So here, when the mother herself is speaking, what will be her bodha? Her bodha will be Brahma bodha only. Her swa is Shiva. So when the mother Swabodha Sankranti she wants, that is what we call Brahma Vidya. Brahma Vidya. The Brahma Swarupini, Guru Swarupini, this Parashakti, her knowledge is Brahma Vidya. But in expressing it, she can express it only as a praise. She cannot express, now I teach you this, take down this, like that she cannot. In that expression, all these sciences and arts, they should manifest, all these disciplines. Brahma Vidya is not for either Khandana or for Mandana. That is the general mistake we make. Khandana Mandana, Shastrartha. So we have to see that this happens. Not accept or employ any Vidya which does not have Brahma Vidya as the basis. I don't mean we should distribute Upanishads to all these people. No. Brahma Vidya is life, the basis of life. Atma Drishti. Slowly developing Atma Drishti, then Aham Brahmasmi. Oriented towards that Brahman. Brahmatal Lakshamuchyate. Lakshya is Brahma. Move towards it. So this orientation, the self-drishti, Atma Drishti, not Anatma Drishti. Anything that is developed out of Anatma Drishti, you are heading on towards destruction. Anatma Chintanam Tyaktva Kashmalam Dukkha Karanam, Bhashyakara says. Don't do Anatma Chintana at all. But Swami, I have to make rotis, I have to prepare the children for the school. Do, but with Atma Chintana. Otherwise this command itself will be unreasonable. Give up Anatma Chintana. Because if Anatma is engaged in your mind, it is going to be a mala on the mind. Jadata will come because Anatma is Jada. Kashmalam, Dukkha Karanam. If Anatma Chintana you make, Ragadvesha will come leading on to Dukkha. Even Sukha will lead you to Dukkha. Dukkha yonaya evate. How to exist, do, enjoy whole life process through Atma Chintana. That is our culture. That is real education. That's what is given in the Gurukula. Atma Chintana. Nirdvandvo nitya sattvasto niryoga kshemaha atmavan. Be atmavan and then do all this. That's Atma Sanyama I was telling you. Atma Sanyama means to prevent that use of the senses and the mind which will deviate you from your destination, from your Brahma Lakshya. So if you know how to drive a horse, then Sadashva Iva Sarate, like a trained and well-controlled Arabic horse, it will take you fast to your goal. So that Atma Sanyama is to prevent and then exercise the senses and mind in a proper way. That it should go towards the Lakshya, Atma Rati you should have. I was telling you yesterday, if that Sanyama is with love, with an earning, with Ichcha, then it will lead to Atmarati. A normal, simple living will lead you to Atmarati. Ishwara Bhakti, Tanmayata in Brahma. Ordinary. Jarur Tanmayata aayegi. But that should be, now we want to insist upon that. If you don't, what happens? See all around you. All around you. Few days back, I was stunned to get this news that somewhere in South America, if I remember it was Peru, there were instances of people getting kidnapped, just vanishing like that. So naturally, after so many people, almost 100 people had happened, cases like that, then they investigated, they entered into the dense forests of the Amazon. There they came upon a gang of people. They discovered in their camps about 20-30 human corpses beheaded. They cut off the head, they catch these people and take them. Rich, fat people, catch from the cities, take them to the forest, cut the head, cut the hands, cut the feet, hang the torso, light a fire below, and there is a pan in which the fat drips. They sell the fat. They had plastic bags, 1 kilo fat. 1 kilo fat fetches about 12,000 rupees or something like that. Where does it go? They found that it goes to the European markets. What do? They produce cosmetics which you use to beautify yourself. Can anything more horrible happen to humanity? Don't take it as some extraordinary case. The Siddhanta behind it, the outlook behind it is the same. Yesterday I was telling you about whales. The same thing is happening to the whales. If you allow that, now it is the turn of the human beings. What is happening to the tiger, the whale and the other species which we have exterminated, now it's coming to man. It will come. When it comes to man, we are horrified. This is what we call anatma drishti. Because here the drishti is only money. If you get money, what is wrong? If you lose a few fat rich people, what happens? Few whales, what happens? Even if whales go away, what is that? Brahma Vidya says, every form of life is divine. Worship it. No question of hating it. No question of destroying it. You have no right to it. You have no right to kill. They say, but what is the reason? Only Brahma Vidya can justify it and explain to you why you cannot kill. If you allow that killing, this is what's going to happen. Arthamayi drishti. Atma drishti. Atmopamyena sarvatra. Have the Atma drishti in everything. Because he whom you can really love, the only object of our love, Parapremaspada. Atma is premaspada. That you know. You love somebody not for the body, but for the soul. You know that. But this soul is a very limited soul, and it cannot extract it away from the body, the mind, its gunas. So when they change, you are distressed. Your love suffers. So the ultimate fulfillment, all love is Paramatma, not just the Atma, Paramatma. That Paramatma is there in all. You can't say, I love you, but I will hurt your cheek, I will hurt your feet. My feet also is mine only. You can't do that. Atmarati. So you see, just because a dog was following Yudhishthira for some days, it's a very famous story, you know that. When everything had been taken away from him, not by his choice, everything gone. The Pandavas, for which he suffered so much and withstood everything, they also have gone. But this dog is following him from Kedarnath. Somehow it came and it is following. It did not fall. Others fell away. The dog did not fall. That was significant to Yudhishthira. It's coming, wagging its tail. He looks down at that dog. Now all this is not told in Mahabharata, but I can imagine it. What must have taken place looking into those eyes? Living dog, soul coming out of the eyes of a dog. What of that? For that dog, when the Vimana comes, he says, no, I won't go with you unless you allow this dog to go. What a foolishness. Just for a dog? Sacrificing Swarga? You know, that's Artha Drishti. Says no. Apyayantu mamangani vatpranaschaksho shrotramato balamindriya. This is what I told in the very beginning. We want to strengthen our senses and mind for what? Sarvam Brahmopanishadam. This is Brahma Vidya. Everything is the Upanishad. Mystical principle, essence, the essential nature of everything is Brahma. Brahma Upanishadam. Since everything is Brahman, and when I use my senses in anything, and I don't contact the Brahman, that will be betraying him. Maham Brahma Nirakuryam. May we not deny the Brahman. That is why we use the senses and mind very cautiously, alertly, enlightenedly. Otherwise we will betray Brahman. Once we didn't recognize, second time he comes, second we did not recognize, sometime he will recognize. With that hope he is coming. Do you know how many births you have had? Do you know how many times you have heard my lectures? We cannot count them. Still he is coming with that hope that you will. So now having recognized that, let me not betray him anymore. Maham Brahma Nirakuryam, Mama Brahma Nirakuro. If I don't betray him, then he will not betray me. How will he betray me? This fullness, this Kritakrityata, this Buddhimatta is waiting there to be recognized, to be acclaimed. He is waiting. Therefore the senses are used. I feel that Yudhishthira might have remembered this mantra. Maham Brahma Nirakuryam. If he had sat in that Vimana and gone away and wistfully that dog is looking at him, that look would have told him, you have betrayed Brahman. Deliberately I mentioned the dog because You all agree that I should not betray my wife, I should not betray my husband. This you agree? Even the Americans agree. Even Tiger Woods agrees. Otherwise, why should he feel so bad? Many say he is an idiot, he should go and say, all right. He can't. You get my point? Then why do you say dog? Dog, life. Life is life, however small. Life is life. Samvit. You can't betray it. So all those glorious instances we have in life, a house is burning and then this firefighter or somebody rushes up the stairs because one puppy is there and squealing. This is a naai kutti kaga poran. It's life. Brahman calling you, you can't betray it. I know you will laugh at me. But the idea is, it is not, deliberately I mention dog because for your grandson you will go and do everything. Loot, beg, borrow, bring and do. Not for a dog, no. That is the difference between asakti and atmarati. So I can't appreciate this man trying to sacrifice everything for his dear son, and this boy here not even having a thought for it. He cannot afford to do equally to this, but at least have the drishti. He is also Atman. Atma drishti. That is the bhakti which Vedanta wants. That is the Ishvara Upasana which Brahma Vidya allows you to do. Otherwise, you are also doing all Ishvara Bhakti, so many temples, oh Bab, Re Bab, Arunachala, I cannot enter at all, 100 buses every day. What Bhakti, wow, wow, wow. I am not decrying it. But those people who do all this propaganda go to Thiruvannamalai. Let them also do propaganda of Atma Drishti. Not this grabbing something from the Lord, he will do that, he will do that. All this magic. Brahma Vidya does not believe in any magic. If at all it believes, everything is magic. Even you is a magic. Yudhishthira did not need a magic for him. That dog simply vanishes and then Dharmaraja comes and you have passed it. That was not needed. For him that was the magic. He knew God was sitting in the look of the dog, Atman. We don't need a magic for Brahma Vidya. But this is the curse of the Hindu religion, that in the name of religion only seeking all these divine favors, while Atma Drishti is not there. Because those favors, if they are fulfilled, they are going to reinforce your Anatma Drishti. So Shastra says it is not Kripa at all. It is not Kripa at all. Somebody was telling me about Swami Samartha, a very famous Siddha Purusha. He was a born Siddha, I think, because we don't know anything about his sadhana. Akkalkot, you must have heard about him, the mystic of Akkalkot. Some of his devotees went to Nasik for Tirtha Darshan and they heard that there is a Siddha Purusha there. In that age, there was a spurt of great Siddhas, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa there, and number of people in Bengal, number of people in Maharashtra. Then they heard that there is a Siddha Purusha there. They went to have his darshan, and he found him, these devotees found him talking about how to make gold out of base metal, Rasavidya. So he told him, he who can do this, he is the only Siddha Purusha. And these people told, we have come from a great Siddha Purusha. He has never told this. Who are you? Where have you come from? He was so angry that they contradicted him. When they took this Samartha's name, he was wild with rage. Who is this Samartha? He is not Samartha at all. This is the sign of a man who is an ignoramus. He will contradict others. So they got up and went away. They did not want to hear anything against their guru. Then after all this lecture, they said, see, I will see. I will show you what my siddhi is. Then a lump of coal he took and he sat and did something, and I'll show you, I will make it into gold. He had done it so many times. Nothing happened. He drew a curtain and said, wait. They did 2 hours, 3 hours, nothing happened. In great rage he came out and said, those people have done something to me. Find out where they are. They are just here near me. He took a rock and went to hit them. You people, you have done something to me. And that rock slipped on his head and he fell down. Those people came running and sprinkled water and nursed him. When he came to his senses, he found these people are caring for me. They did not say, nallachi, nallachi. You spoke against the people. My guru, so see, this is the siddhi our guru has. They did not say that. You would have done that, no? So he was moved by that. You seem to be good people. Let me come and see your guru. So that bogus siddha, he came all the way with them to Akkalkot. The Swami was sitting under a tree and some fishermen were talking with him. When he came, Samartha Swami told, why are you hitting your head like that? Why should you hit your head with a stone? He said, Swami, you know everything. If you want Rasavidya, what is so great about Rasavidya? For that you are becoming mad. Even this neem tree can teach you Rasavidya. He looked at the neem. That neem tree was oozing some essence. Sometimes a gum comes out of it. And all that oozing goes down, it's golden color. And wherever it falls, that whole ground is gleaming with gold hue. It was all becoming gold. Neem tree. So all this magic a Brahma Vidya can do, but it doesn't want to do. Because that's not the purpose, and to the contrary, that will be the corruption of life. Sarvatmatto mahavibhuti sahitam. Tell. Syad Ishwaratvam tataha siddhet tat punarashtada parinatam chaishwaryam avyahatam. Sarvatma bhava is the greatest siddhi, greatest Aishwarya. Along with that syat, other Aishwaryas may come, may not come. So give this correction, then you will be going with the Atmadrishti. I don't want to elaborate too much upon this. Ayam tu paramo dharmo yad yogena Atmadarshanam. Don't try to avoid this issue by saying, I have duty to this, I have duty to this. What is duty? Manu says the real duty will not be contradicted by another duty. Any duty that contradicts dharma is not dharma. In another place, Manu says, Ayam tu paramo dharmo yad yogen atma darshanam. Atma darshana is the parama dharma. Whatever helps for it is also dharma. Prahlada says the father who does not allow his son to see the Lord is no father at all. Yet he did not hurt his father because he wanted to give him that drishti. He did not deny. This is the Parama Dharma. So in the Shanti Mantra, just now I quoted, the prayer is, if I don't want to deny Brahma, what am I to do? Maham Brahma nirakuryam, mama Brahma nirakarod, anirakaranam astu, anirakaranam me astu, tadatmani nirate ya upanishatsu dharmaha te maya santu. May I follow the dharmas mentioned in the Upanishads. Then this Atmarati is there. If Atmarati is there, you will be able to avoid denying the Brahman in your transactions. So that is the Dharma. The Dharma of all the senses, the Dharma of all society, all members of the society, of the parliament. That is their Dharma, to help you nurture your Atma Drishti, make it to bloom, not Anatma Drishti. If this correction is given, that will be the real Swasti we want, and certainly that will save this earth. Russia is trying to evolve a special spaceship which will avoid an asteroid colliding with earth. Did you hear that? An asteroid is going to come, it's coming, always coming, but we have escaped. But sometime it may collide. I think in 2029 or something, that asteroid is going to come near Earth. By near, what do you mean? 30,000 miles. But that is near for space.